Imagine everything going wrong at once. You're exhausted, hungry, maybe lost, maybe under pressure you never expected. The situation feels overwhelming, and quitting starts to feel like the easiest option. Now, imagine facing that reality during World War II, when soldiers, resistance fighters, and ordinary people were pushed far beyond their limits, day after day. No comfort, no certainty, no guarantee of survival. So, what kept them going? It wasn't luck. It was motivation, built, controlled, and protected under the worst conditions imaginable. Today, we're breaking down the exact mindset techniques used in wartime to stay motivated in crisis. Methods that still work when life becomes overwhelming. Because motivation isn't something you wait for. It's something you build. Focus on the next step, not the whole problem. One of the fastest ways to lose motivation is to think too far ahead. In crisis situations during World War II, soldiers didn't focus on the entire mission. It was just too big, too uncertain. Instead, they focused on the next step. Reach the next checkpoint, survive the next hour, complete the next task. This method, it really reduces overwhelm. When your mind says this is too much, break it down. Ask yourself, what can I do right now? What is the next small action? Progress builds momentum. And, well, momentum builds motivation. So, here's the thing. Create a reason stronger than the struggle. Motivation fades quickly without purpose. During wartime, many soldiers kept going because, they had something bigger driving them. Protecting their unit, returning home to family, or completing a mission. Units like the British Commandos, they were trained to anchor their actions to purpose, not comfort. In your own crisis, define your reason. Who are you doing this for? What outcome matters most? When your reason is strong, your mind finds ways to continue, even when it's hard. 3. Control your internal dialogue. What you say to yourself matters. In high-stress environments, negative thoughts can spiral. I can't do this. This is too much. Wartime training emphasized replacing those thoughts with controlled focus statements. One step at a time. Stay steady. Keep moving. This isn't about blind optimism. It's about directing your mind instead of letting it control you. Your thoughts shape your actions. 4. Use routine to stay grounded. Chaos destroys motivation. Routine rebuilds it. Even in those unstable conditions during World War II, soldiers found ways to create structure. Check equipment, maintain position, follow schedules. Routine really does reduce mental fatigue because it takes away that need for constant decision-making. In a crisis, it's important to build simple habits. Start the day with a task. Repeat key actions at set times. Maintain order in your environment. Structure creates stability, and well, stability supports motivation. 5. Control your body to influence your mind. The body and mind are connected after all. When your body is exhausted or tense, your motivation drops. Wartime soldiers used physical control techniques to stabilize their mental state. One powerful method is controlled breathing. Inhale slowly. Hold briefly. Exhale steadily. This reduces stress and helps you regain focus. Also, sit up straight. Move deliberately. Avoid collapsing physically. Your posture and breathing send signals to your brain. Control the body, and the mind follows. 6. Accept discomfort as part of the process. Crisis is uncomfortable. Cold, hunger, uncertainty. These are realities you cannot avoid. The mistake is fighting the discomfort mentally. Wartime survivors learn to accept hardship without letting it stop them. Instead of thinking, "This is unbearable," they shifted to, "This is temporary. Keep going." Acceptance reduces resistance. And, less resistance means more energy to move forward. 7. Limit negative inputs. In crisis situations, too much negative information can destroy motivation. During World War II, soldiers focused only on essential information, what they needed to act. They avoided unnecessary distractions or fear-inducing speculation. In modern terms, don't overload yourself with worst-case thinking. Focus on what you can control. Filter out noise that doesn't help you act. Clarity, really supports motivation. Number 8. Celebrate small wins. Motivation grows when progress is recognized. Wartime units often acknowledge small successes. Completing a patrol, reaching a safe point, or solving a problem, these moments, they really reinforce confidence. In your own situation, it's important to acknowledge progress. Recognize effort and, take brief moments to reset. Small wins remind your brain that forward movement is happening. 9. Stay present. One of the biggest threats to motivation is thinking too far ahead. What if things get worse? How long will this last? Wartime training emphasizes staying in the present moment. Focus on what's happening now. Think about what you can do next and, what resources are available. The present is manageable. The future can feel overwhelming, Stay where your actions matter most. So, here's the thing. The men and women who endured the hardships of World War II didn't just wait around for motivation to show up. No, they built it themselves. They focused on small steps, They made a real effort to control their thoughts. In the midst of chaos, they created structure. They accepted discomfort, didn't shy away from it, And well, they just kept moving forward. And that's really the secret, isn't it? Motivation isn't just something you feel. It's something you do, day in and day out. Because honestly, when everything feels like it's falling apart, the ability to keep going, one step at a time, is what truly carries you through.